G'day YouTube, just another video I thought I'd do. This is a video that I rarely would ever do because I have no need to do it because basically I've purchased a house. This is a new house I'm living in, and the guy who's built it has put the gyprock on and set it all himself. So he's basically, I don't know where he's learnt it from or whether he's had some friends that helped him out, but I'm just showing you, this is brand new gyprock. Now, if you can see that, that's actually the join between the two sheets. So how that works is the sheet comes up and then there's a join. Then there's joining compound and bedding tape. It's actually quite a thick piece of plaster across the middle there. And there's that much damage on these walls, and bear in mind this is brand new gyprock, that I've had to go and re-skim every wall and go over it with a light. Now, usually I would do this by eye, and I would just do this, it would be a 10-minute job by eye to do maybe 2 walls. You can see the lovely green colour is used, and then you can see behind me here what I've done. So I haven't done the ceiling yet, I've cut in, but you can see the colour scheme I'm going for. So grey and white, you can see there the difference, it's just massive. But I thought about this tip with the light, and it's probably a good one for people that don't really understand how to plaster and things like that, because what it does, if you put a light on any surface, see if I go like that, you can see that mark there, and you can see if I go a bit higher, see that ridge across there? So if you shine a light directly on any wall, like on an angle straight up or across like that, you can see all the damage you need to plaster. So this is a really good tip if you're not a plasterer, not a painter. Again, something I rarely do because no walls are ever this bad. It's really, really rare, like to get a tenanted property maybe that's been lived in by 10 sets of people, and then you'd maybe have to do this. But I can count on one hand the amount of times I've had to go over a wall with a light, and this is one of them. So this is, like you can see there, that's how I'm trying to fix the join. So there's a big lump here, and what I'm trying to do is take it out further, and then I will either block sand or use an orbital. So I've been using this, which you'd never use this, you'd use a block sander on a job, but there's so much of it, and there's so many little imperfections on the wall that it just makes sense to machine sand it. You know, I mean, I've got a 5 amp hour battery in that, so that's just done 2 rooms, and it's probably still got a bar or 2 of battery left out of the 4. So anyway, that's just a quick video. I'll just show you this corner here. So you can see the corner. If I go straight up the corner, you can see all that damage. So that's what I'm trying to fix. See that? Now if I'd have gone like that, it looks alright. Put the light on it, and it looks fucking awful. So again, people think, you know, you see painting on the home improvement shows, like, you know, Better Homes and Gardens and whatnot, but they don't show you this and how much detail we go into to fix this sort of stuff. Like you're almost going towards panel beating, as in detail to some points, because I'll use a really fine roller on these walls and get a really smooth finish. So I've machine sanded all the walls. So I've got this room and the next room. Not only that, he's put the skirting on and he hasn't fitted off the skirting properly. So it all needed gapping and needed fixing up. I've had to replace skirtings. He's used different skirtings through the house, so I've had to do some things that I wouldn't like to do to this house. But the light tip is a really good way if you don't know what you're doing. You can see there that bit of damage just there. If I shine the torch away, can't hardly see it. If I put the torch on it, so if you've got to shine the torch, like you can angle that one. The Makita one has got a radio on it as well. It's pretty good. You can angle it up, and then you can just work along the join. So anyway, see you next time.